Hello, level 1.5 ballet dancers and level 2 ballet dancers. This is going to be more of a waltz style combination for your center work today. And in this combination, I will do more of the 1.5 version, and then I'll add some turns in there to make it a little more exciting for the level 2s. Because some of you level 2s have took with me last quarter, so I want to give you some new material. I am using some of that old material too from last quarter, but I wanted to give you some new material. So I'll show you those variations. And as always, always make sure you've got a safe space to turn. There is going to be some turning in here if you choose to do so. The very first version I'm going to go through, there's going to be 0 turns in there. So if you don't have a safe space to turn, don't do it. Or if you're not ready to turn, don't do it either, and that is totally fine. So we're going to start with a balancé. So balancé is our rocking step. It kind of has the image of the scales, is where the idea of this comes from. So we're going to start with the right foot. We're going to start with it. Let's start with it in B+ behind us. And our arms are going to be in kind of a low, kind of third position, because I'm going to step out to the right with a big balancé, right back, 2, 3 to the left, 2, 3. So 1.5, you should know what that balancé is. If you don't, I'm going to break it down really quickly. It's going to go down, foot comes to coupe behind, you step up into a piqué, up, step back down again, with some better balance than that. Let's do that again. So it goes down, up, down, down, up, down. Now I like to describe balancés, waltzes, triplets, anything that's done in 3s or 6s, as either you do it the happy peasant dancing version, or you do it as the ball gown version. And this is the ball gown version. So you want to imagine that you have a big ball gown on that's swishing underneath you, versus the happy peasant dancing version, which is very bouncy. So you're going to take balancé right, balancé left. Now from here, first choice is you're just going to go step right, left into a suit. This is your preparation for a suit to new turn. If we're in the studio and you've never done it before, we do a series of suit to news that go across the floor. Obviously, we don't have that space, probably in most of our houses. We don't have very much room, so we might. So you can practice a suit new turn. I can probably do 2 or 3 in a row here, most likely 2 of what a suit to new turn. Suit to new means sustained, and you're going to end up doing 2 in a row. So I'm going to go, my arms are going to open to second, they're going to close to first. I have to push off my standing leg and go right, left, come down, right, left, come down. So I'm coming from behind on both of those. If you were to turn, this is your turning version. I would start from here. I'm going to bring my right foot around, a rond de jambes. It steps right, left, come down. As I'm coming down, I send my right leg out again, right, left, come down, my right leg would come out as I come around. So you hit that susu position. You're up in the air as you're making that revolution. As you start to come down, your foot releases and rond de jambes around. So I'm going to do that again. Make sure you spot the direction you're going. So you're going to go into it from what would not be a traditional position. So I have to bring this right leg up and around. So I'm going to go right, left, come down, right, left, come down. And then from there, my right leg's actually going to step to the downstage right corner. So the first version I'm going to do, it has 0 turns in it. So I would just go up and down, up and down. You can go turn and down, up and down, or you can go up and down and turn and down, or do 2 suit to new turns, up and turn. So all of that with no turns first. So I'm going to count in with a 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to go 4, 5, 6. You're going to go balancé right, balancé left, up, down, down. From here, I'm going to step. Probably should start farther back here for my space. I'm going to step onto my right leg. I'm going to tombe onto it. I'm going to sweep my left leg through. It's going to come up to a releve. So imagine I've risen up on that leg. And my left leg's going to envelopé back through to a fondue arabesque. So it's going to brush and sweep through the floor like I'm going to take a grand battement. And in the end, it envelops envelops. That's what envelopé means. It envelops, so it's gonna come back through and back to an arabesque in fondue. Now, I'm still working on some low back injury stuff, so my leg might be fairly low, which is fine. If you guys got a higher leg, go for it. So, and remember, one thing that can help warm up is those leg swings. So you should have done those at the end of your grand bas mas. So if you do those leg swings forward and back, the tortillas as well too, it actually helps loosen up those hips more than it would just to do a stretch, 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 stretch. So instead of holding a stretch, do a moving dynamic stretch. So out of that last soutenu, I'm gonna step 1, 2, so out of that last soutenu, I'm gonna step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm gonna step on the last chassé 2, 3, forte 4, 5, 6. And that is a forte à terre. Forte means whipped. If you have like a space you feel comfortable hopping in, feel free to hop that forte. That would be a forte en l'air. So I did a chassé. I'm stepping on my left foot. I bring my right leg through like I'm in a grand bas mas. Now if I can manage to keep my leg there, that would be the ideal. Keep my leg there. I whip myself towards the standing leg. That's your whipped. And then I'm going to end with my leg down. There. So all of that. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I might have done these counts a little bit funky. I'm gonna have to dance that to the music to get you those exact counts, but those were the exact steps. All right, from here, I'm gonna piqué first arabesque. So I'm gonna sweep my right through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna fondue. So first arabesque, if you're not familiar with those, I posted them on Canvas as well, the Cicchetti arabesque, so those are ones that I use. So if my standing leg is my left leg, my left arm would be in front and my right arm would be to the side. Or if you can keep your shoulders square and open your right arm a little bit, that is allowed for a first arabesque. So slight angle off the alignment of your nose, either directly to the side or open that arm. What you don't want to happen is that. So when I first teach these arabesques, I have the dancers be really square. But if you can maintain that squareness and open that shoulder, then you can find that arabesque with that leg lifted behind you. On the other side, standing leg, right arm in front, either left arm directly side, or open that arm slightly and look off over your right arm. That's your first arabesque. So you piqué onto it and you fondue onto it. And again, I can feel my back, so just be careful with that. If you got a happy back, then go for it. So I just came down 4, 5, 6. I'm going to piqué on the right. 1, 2, 3, melt 4, 5, 6. Pas de bourrée. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to pas de bourrée. Behind, side, over, lunge over my left leg. Now, this is just going to be a partial, like a quarter turn, going over one corner to the other corner there. So I'm going to go releve, and I'm going to take this inside pirouette with the quarter turn. Arms are just going to go high fifth, lunge to that next corner. So very important things here. You can see that my feet, or hear that my feet are squeaking. That means I'm really pushing through that floor to get that inside turn. So what I don't want to happen is my upper body to turn and my foot to get stuck. I've got to use the torque of the floor, push that heel forward. And because it's an inside turn, I'm going to go to a passé derrière. So I'm going to go passé derrière and lunge, same thing, towards the right. Inside turn or un des dents turn is what that would be called. Push down on the floor, releve, push that heel up, and lunge. Then you're gonna go up into a sous-sus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bourrée. Come down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then there's a little bit of cut music. I'm using a popular song here. This was popular in 1994. I used to dance to it all the time. So you're then gonna go tendu 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. And I think there's only a 3 count there. You're gonna step to the right, touch in that left leg so you can start the whole thing to the left. But I'm gonna mark all that right side again. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Try to melt through. 4, 5, pas de bourrée. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, 4. Bourrée back. 1, 3, 4, 6, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. And step to the right. And over. Now I have to take a big step to the right so that I can actually fit in the second side. Second side looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This time you're gonna step up. Left, right, come down. Left, right, come down. You're gonna step through with the left leg. Move back a little bit so I don't kick my counter. Here. Right leg's gonna sweep up. Envelope through to your fondue. And that is a releve. Come through. Chasse back. Forward with the left leg. Come down. Now we're gonna pique up onto the left leg. 1, 2, fondue 4, 5, 6. So I'm trying to show my muscle control there. I'm a little bit tired because I just did a bunch of jazz work as well too. But I want to be up on my pique. And then my left foot rolls through into that fondue. I did it without that back leg off the floor. Pique, fondue, pas de bourrée, fourth, turn inside towards the right, up, and down, up, and down, bourrée back, 2, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one I believe has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that one has the full 6 count there. So if you wanted to do it again, you could. So that is version number 1. I'm going to do that all with you right now with the music. 4, 5, 6.
There used to be a great time we were alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug that's high enough. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become alive and the light that you shine can't be seen?
So those balances in the beginning, you can turn them both. You can turn one and not the other, or not turn and then turn. I think that's going to be the choice for myself. So I'm going to do one balance, 1, 2, 3, then an underarm turn of the balance. You're going to step out to the left, 4, 5, 6. So you still want to go down, up, down. I'm stepping down and starting to turn. Left arm's going to come behind or over my head, and I go up on the right, down on the left. And that's going to take me right into those souped-nous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turning both of those souped-nous. Again, you can also turn the first one, and that would be a right underarm turn. Right, 2, 3, back the other way, no turn, and then turn, turn. For the souped-nous. Or, which I'm not going to do, I'm going to do the very first version. You could turn right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, right, right. And that's a lot of turning. So I'm gonna do the very first version. No turn, turn into the two soutenu turns. From there, this is all the same. You'll still step into the right. You'll envelope through the releve, fondue, chassé, fouette, down again. That can be a sauté if you have a floor to hop on. If you don't, you want a floor that has cushion and give to it. If you've got a solid floor, not very good for your ankle and knee joints. So from here, I still do my same piqué, fondue, pas de bourrée, fourth. Now this is going to be a complete or full inside turn en dedans to the left. So if I'm going to really push that standing leg, I'm going to spot this corner so I make sure I land in that corner, up, and I've come down. So I'm going into passe derrière. Do the same thing back to the right. Spot your downstage right corner, up and down. Then you have your same bourrée back. And now what I rediscovered with music because I couldn't remember, this is cut short on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the second side, you can take a 6 for both the tendu close and the step out to the side. So to the left side, again, I'm going to balance it flat, or no turn, balance it. Underarm turn to the right, balance it, turn, soutenu, soutenu. Step onto that left leg, right leg comes through, releve, fondue, I'm just marking chassé back, fouette, land, piqué through, fondue, pas de bourrée, fourth. Now you've got your inside full turn to the right, so again, spot the downstage right corner, up, down, same thing here, up, and down, and your bourrée back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 for your second side. All right, we're gonna do that all with the music. Here we go. 4, 5, 6.
There used to be a great time alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug that's high now. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become alive and the light that you shine can't be seen? Yeah.